No X, no next. I forget the rest. Shoot. Twinks are the best. What's up, guys? Vince Rudder here. And welcome back to Operation True Love. What? Episode 100 to anywhere but 100 can do. I'm kidding. Maybe we can go to 102. Why not? Why not? Maybe I can, clean your house. Maybe I can make 1,000 Let's Reads for you, huh? For free. Maybe I can freaking... Okay, I'll calm down. Calm down, Vince. Calm down. Calm down. Maybe I can get terminated. No, okay. Episode 100. Meringue. What's happening here? I feel a bit anxious. Why did we have to end late today? Okay, in all honesty, I might do trade. Who knows? But Doa with the Nuki Nikes. Ooh, clean with it. And look at these freaking visuals. Freaking visuals. Look at the visuals. Why am I taking the subway instead of the bus? It's a long walk from the subway station to my place. Subway station to my place. But why we here? Why we here? What? Why am I running? What am I rushing for? Oh, you sweat boy. You a sweater boy. It's because of that hoodie, man. Don't you know it's still summer? Actually, it's not really summer. I don't know if it is summer. Is it still summer? It's like late August. And why do I feel kind of disappointed? Episode 100. And so what we're doing here is those vans. Those some puffy vans. And how come the other shoe is bigger than that? Oh, what's up with that? But yeah, looking in the mirror, I kept thinking about how to approach Cindy and Gray's last kiss, since you know as well as I do that Cindy is already in love with Edward. Like, make it a goodbye kiss or something. What? Do you really need to give an explanation why? I told you Yeah, I know. This was originally just a story you were writing for fun. But now that you're backed by some big sponsor, you have to make sure to continue the story. Not buying it at all. Do you realize that your fleeting affection keeps my heart from finding the closure it so desperately needs? Do you realize that your fleeting affection keeps my heart from finding the... Okay. I already read that. Wait, did I just read the page? And I read freaking Doa the way he's saying it? He's reading a line from the story. Now that I think about it, these flowery lines really suit Doa somehow. Maybe he's a character from the book. What are you saying, Gray? You okay, Zoe? What's going on? Your crimes are looking at me with eyes that never waver, calling my name so sweetly, offering me your gentle hand while remaining unaware of my feelings, and laughing with the joy of an innocent child. Whoa. He really feels like Gray, and brushing by me without a passing glance. It's all about holding on to a moment for all eternity. Were you aware of my feelings while doing all of this? If so, who is to blame? Is it you for being affectionate, but with no intention of taking responsibility? Despite knowing how it would end, I had to confess. Were you aware of my feelings while doing all of this? If so, then who is to blame? I had to follow through even though I didn't want to. Is it you for being so affectionate but with no intention of taking responsibility? Or is it me? I had to see how it played out even if I didn't want to face the truth. I was caught between fate and impulse, that vague trigger. Or maybe it was selfishness. Stop showing me such affection. Stop showing. Okay, I'm reading it. That is the only way I can let go. I was to blame all along. That's the only way I can let go. Noah, what you doing? You're not about to kill Phil. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Look how freaking awkward, like upside down mouth. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Oh, are you crying? Do you like me? Oh my god, crying Noah. All I knew for sure, you're just realizing that now, was that this was not the confession I imagined? Is he like just realizing, like, man, why am I crying? Also, Evangelion. Evangelion. I haven't seen Evangelion in a while. Ignorance is not a crime. What? Doa likes me. Since when? Not knowing isn't a crime. It's not my fault I didn't know. You're just realizing that now. There was resentment, pleading, and longing in his eyes. All these emotions I'm realizing too late are so confusing, but even if I wasn't aware, if my actions hurt somebody, would ignorance still not be a crime? What? Also, where are we? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Room. Sometimes the person we cannot blame is the worst. Sometimes the person we cannot blame is the worst. If we cannot hate the other person, the arrow eventually points towards us. What? Episode 100. Oh, Professor. Hmm? Ralph? Oh, that's my student over there. Just a moment. Ryan. Maybe she didn't hear me. I'll introduce her to you next time. Ryan? Did I make you uncomfortable back there? Sorry. I forgot about your mother and Professor. Go for a moment. My mother and Professor Go? You didn't know? What's happening here? What's going on? There were a stunning couple when they were students at Korea University's College of Music. But their breakup was rough. Another reason why people knew them. Oh, what? Your mother mentioned it in an interview, so many people knew the story. Did you really not know? Music journal. Okay. Dreams of studying abroad shattered. A betrayal of her road to recovery. When I was in university, I applied for a study abroad program. Unfortunately, I was rejected because I was supposed to fail to submit all the documents and someone else was chosen. Yeah, sounds ridiculous, right? I can't believe I lost the important opportunity because of something silly like that. But I'm sure I submitted them. I found out more about what happened several years later. At the time, I had the opportunity to work with the department staff member who was in charge of the application process. She remembered that I submitted the documents. She even apologized for losing them. So there's no doubt that I submitted them. Then what happened to the documents? I won't go into much detail. It's all in the past anyway. But I can share with you, and I learned from that experience. I learned not to trust people too much, even those close to me. Oh, wait, close to you might act with ill will. It's a better lesson I had to learn the hard way. What? Wait a minute, is that the mother? Oh my gosh. The single mother. Toss. Is that a journal? What's this? She kept a diary. Professor Jongjian Lee said he thinks I'll be selected for the study abroad program. I'm so happy. But how should I tell Teho? Would he mind long distance? I wish they choose two studies. I told Teo he was so happy for me. What a relief. I was rejected. They chose Teho. He said he didn't tell me he applied because he didn't think he'd get it. He said he's confused by it and that he feels apologetic towards me. Honestly, I'm hurt and sad, but I should support him. It's been 3 months since Seo left for the study abroad program. It was hard for him to adjust at first, but I think he's doing well now. I'm glad. Teho calls me less and less. Did something happen? I'm worried. I ended things with Teho. If I'm being honest, I expected it. Maybe that's why I didn't cry. I ran into Mijong from university at work. I was surprised to see her and made me think of the past. I was happy to see her. What a coincidence. I know, right? Who knew? How have you been? Mijong confessed to me that she made a mistake in the selection process of the study abroad program. She realized my documents were missing after the application period was over. She said she couldn't bring herself to tell me that I was rejected, though it was all but guaranteed because of her mistake. I couldn't get angry with her because of what she told me next. Hey, Jion just handed in her documents. Is this some kind of like flashback? Are you applying to Teho? Only one student will be selected though. Did you talk about it with Jion? Why would I need to go? What? Why do I need to? Huh? Oh, I'm just kidding. Of course, I spoke with her. We decided to have a friendly competition. That's a relief, then. I thought I was mistaken, but when I thought about it again, it was strange. Teho was the last person to submit, and he said the exact same thing you wrote in your essay. Could Mijong be right? Did Teo steal my documents? Teo contacted me. He must have read the interview I did in the music journal and asked me how I could do such a thing without consulting him. I found it funny. It's not like he stole my documents after consulting me about it. Click. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Mom, what? You really had terrible taste in men. How could you love someone like that? How come every man you ever loved treat you like that? Yeah, how? Poor music students. Regretfully, Teo Go and Jion Yu were poor music majors. Studying abroad was a must, although they were quite talented. The two were becoming nobodies, and there was only one realistic way to get out of that reality. The study abroad program. That's when my mom started to lose everything. Professor Tailgo, piano department. What the heck? What the? Did? Are you seeing this, Jion? What? Hmm? Uh, it's a useless assumption. I was started at this university in a year and a half. Okay. Mom's alma mater. Mom's what? Oh, alma mater? Mater? From Cars? Who's alma mater? Mater. That is definitely not an Asian name at all. Mater. And where Unyoung's father, her once lover who betrayed her, teaches. Despite all that, I don't feel that much for this school. Does Unyoung dad know I'm Joyeon Yu's daughter? Would it make him uncomfortable if he did? The music building is on the hill. It'll be tiring to walk up every day. These are the only thoughts I really have. Oh, hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. He's really nothing like Unyoung. Unyoung hates stuff like that. Are you trying to feel me out? I was already regretting my actions, and I couldn't turn back time. Still, I wanted Some kind of breakthrough. Yes, a breakthrough. I almost said bakery. I'm sorry, a breakthrough. To me, Anya? Huh? Oh dear. Oh my, what's this? Uh-oh. I'm about to get in trouble. That was heavy. I'm gonna save the other one later. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and just see you one little piece I might do in order to later.